What's up, guys? Welcome to 3-Team Parlay Sports here on YouTube. My name is Tanner Kern, the betting guy here at 3-Team Parlay. Hope everyone's doing well and hope everyone's ready to make some money. First things first, make sure you check out our live betting show. We just finished with that 10 a.m. every day here on our YouTube channel, Bet the Day. Also on TikTok. We have Bet the Day TikTok, 3-Team Parlay Sports TikTok. All that's linked in the description below. We have merch. We have a Discord, guys. So much stuff. Check it out. Links are all in the description. Now, let's get into it. Yesterday, we were 2-1-1. Things went our way for the most part. One game got canceled. The Angels didn't show up. We're going to go back to them today, see what they can do. But you know what? Overall, 2-1-1, another day in the green. We will take it. So let's get into the picks for today. Now, the biggest question mark of the day for a lot of people is the Celtics versus Heat game. Obviously, I have a Celtics shirt on. So, you're probably going to say, oh, I'm going to fade him if he picks the Celtics. Well, here's the thing. I pride myself in giving you guys picks that I believe are going to win, right? I bet against the Celtics multiple times in the last series, and they hit every single time when I took the Bucks. So with that being said, let's get into the picks for today. Celtics versus Heat. All right. The Celtics are a better team than the Miami Heat, and I truly believe that. The Celtics are 9-0 against the spread in their past 9 games on the road. I'm not disrespecting the Heat, though. A lot of people felt I was disrespecting the Heat on my show today. The Heat are still 9-0 at home in their past 9 games. This is going to be an epic series. I think the Celtics win in 6 games. If it goes to 7 and it goes back to Miami, all bets are off. Jimmy Butler versus Jason Tatum is fantastic. I think those two almost cancel each other out, though, but it's going to be a great show, great theater between these two. Bottom line is, I look at the Heat. They are money off the bench. They have Victor Oladipo. They have Tyler Hero. Those two dudes are very, very good, and it's a much deeper bench than what the Boston Celtics have. But when I look at the starters, I feel the Celtics can overwhelm the Heat. PJ Tucker may or may not play tonight. He is a waste of space. Bam Adebayo is a very talented player. He did give it to Joel Embiid later in that series against Philadelphia, but the old man Al Horford also gave it to Giannis slightly. Giannis obviously won, but Al Horford performed better than we expected him to. I think that's going to be a good battle. Obviously, Bam Adebayo is going to win it, but at the same time, too, don't count out Al Horford. Kyle Lowry isn't going to play. He's not very impressive, though. Gabe Vincent, I'd rather have Gabe Vincent. I think Marcus Smart will eat him alive. Max Strus, very inconsistent, right? You look at the Celtics, they have Jason Tatum. They have Marcus Smart, the defensive player of the year. They have Jaylen Brown, who's good enough to be a star in a big market, right? He's the number 2 to Tatum right now, but he's good enough to take the reins on his own. Grant Williams has been playing at a really good level. If you allow Grant Williams to shoot 3-pointers, he's going to make them, and we saw that. We did see that in Game 7. Okay, Al Horford's been playing better than he is, and Robert Williams will likely be back at some point in the series. Apparently, he has no restrictions for tonight. That doesn't mean he's going to get a full workload, but I see him contributing. That adds depth to the bench. And also, off the bench, you have Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. This team's very good, and they've been getting disrespected a lot. So I'm going to go with Celtics money line. If they can steal one tonight in Miami, I think it's going to be money for them, and it's going to set them up great in the series. They're a better team, in my opinion. I'm going to bet the better team, and that is the Boston Celtics. Lightning versus Panthers. We're going to take the Panthers money line in regular time tonight. Now, I think the Panthers win at home offensively. I think they're going to overwhelm the Lightning. I want to see how Andre Vasilevsky reacts in this game to a lot of shots on the net. The Panthers are averaging 37 shots per game. The Lightning are averaging 30 per game. Granted, Tampa Bay knows how to win. We saw that, but so do the Lightning. Or so do the Panthers. They beat the Caps in overtime multiple times. They found ways to win. I really do like the Panthers tonight. And I'm going to go regular time because they're a heavy favorite. So if we take it to regular time, we at least get positive odds, plus 100, double our money there. Then we'll go Blues versus Avalanche. Avs -1.5 here. If you look at the numbers, the Blues are a high-scoring offense. The Avs are a high-scoring offense. The Avs play slightly better on defense. Obviously, they have Nathan McKinnon. It should overwhelm the Blues eventually. The Avs are used to scoring at will. The one way to frustrate them is by playing very good defense. It's something the Blues have the capability of doing. The numbers are very close in this series. Where it's going to be decided, I believe, is the power play. And this is, if you are a Blues bettor, this is the one area you should look at in this hockey game. It's how well do the Blues kill power plays and how well do they score on the power play. I think overall the Avs will win the series in 6 or 7 games, but I think it's going to be a tight series no matter what. Then in hockey, we finish there. We'll go baseball. Angels run line versus the Rangers today. I'm going to go back to this again. Taylor Hearn's on the mound for the Rangers. He's really struggled. He's going to pitch against Detmers for the Angels, who's been okay, but at the same time, you look at the Angels, they have an OBP that's 40 points higher. Their ERA is a point lower as a team, and they've hit 15 more bombs. Detmers' ERA isn't great. Obviously, it's a misleading statistic. Sometimes his whip's a .84. He has given up 8 walks. The long ball's been an issue for him, but overall, his whip, very, very good. So I'm going to go Angels run line tonight. They went down 6-3 in the first inning yesterday. Noah Syndergaard was horrendous, and you know what? You just can't recover from that. So then lastly, we're going to take Diamondbacks Dodgers. We're going to wipe that. I had that in my TikTok picks. If you watch me on there, we're going to go with the Cardinals today. Game 1 against the Mets. Now I look at the Cardinals in this game. Cardinals, very, very talented team, obviously. But the reason that I'm going to pick them today, they have Miles Mikolas going, who's been very, very good. He's top tier ERA guy, top tier strikeout guy. He's going to go against Trevor Williams for the Mets, who's a back end of the rotation guy. He's not very good. He gives up a lot of bombs. He gives up a lot of runs. And we look at what the Cardinals just did to Carlos Rodon 2 days ago, was very impressive on Sunday Night Baseball. I think the momentum's with the Cardinals early. Yesterday, if you remember watching the video, we had it plus 102. We can now get it for plus 108. So that's also big. It's, you know, $6 more. We bet 100 and we win it. So I'll take that all day long there. So that's what we're going with today, guys. Any questions, throw them in the comments. Connect with us on Discord, #1 place to interact with me. Check out the merch, guys. We have Bet the Day merch, 3-team parlay sports merch, all that good stuff, guys. And we'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode of our daily picks.